Previously on The Invincible. Yasna doesn't find Dr. Gorsky in his last known position. To continue the search, she enters an area with limited radio coverage. Yasna recalls that she saw similar metal bushes before at the beginning of the mission, just before the accident and her memory loss. Yasna finds Gorsky's rope. She slides down it, but gets stuck a few meters above the ground. Having no better choice, she follows Novik's advice and descends on the probe. Yasna encounters unusual metal structures. She refers to them as the city. Yasna finds Gorsky's belongings along with the deployed relay. She follows the doctor's trail. After a laborious search, Yasna finally finds Gorsky. However, he's immobilized, injured, and unconscious. It turns out that his blood saturation is dangerously low. Yasna decides to break procedures and give Gorsky her oxygen. She then carries him to an open area so that Novik may send the lander to rescue them. Yasna sets up the relay necessary for the landing procedure. Suddenly, the ground collapses under her, and Yasna falls into the very depths of the city. Yasna loses strength and hope to ever go back. She unexpectedly meets Dr. Krauta, who helps her escape from the underground. Yasna manages to regain contact with Novik. She also realizes that the lack of oxygen has caused her hallucinations. In the city, Yasna encounters a large machine, walking antimatter cannon that belongs to the Alliance. She tries to sneak past it, but the antimat detects her. In the end, Yasna miraculously manages to survive. Yasna finds information about the Alliance's field base. After colliding with the antimat, the probe sustained permanent damage, so Yasna decides to retrieve its electronic brain. Yasna manages to drive out of the city in the abandoned Alliance rover. During the storm, Yasna hides in a cave. Exhausted by recent events, Yasna falls asleep in her hideout. In the morning, she leaves the city in search of a clearing to land Hopper. Ignoring Novik's objections, Yasna heads out to the Alliance's field base to seek help.
Yasna.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Caution won't do us any good. I will be careful, as always. Maybe the rover will confuse them. Caution won't do us any good. I'll be careful, as
I will
always.
be cautious, like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
You know, I was thinking about the conversation we had about robotics and the effect of that there's no life on the surface. I wonder if a civilization was advanced enough on this planet, because they think it was like thousands or millions of years ago, and they created machines that essentially killed their creators.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Oh. And then perhaps that intelligence killed their creators, and all that's left now are these machine structures that are left of what once was. I mean, there was life on the surface since they found those fossils in the caves.
Some object is flying over their base.
What?
Can you tell me more?
I should get out.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself from where you can see their base.
It's 15, 20 meters high.
Is it?
It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
Oh. Huh.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
Where'd it go?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Hmm. Wait, so should I... Is the rover... I mean, the rover's underneath. I think it's... You know, I should probably back it up. Okay, the rover is hidden.
Oh,
Okey-dokey.
shit. I think it's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather
Oh,
well
shit.
equipped. Huh. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
Oh, great.
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
No.
Maybe they're hiding in modules. I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
I think that's a robot.
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
I shouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I stopped.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Huh. Wonder if I should have walked there, but yeah. So yeah, it looks like maybe everyone on the base succumbed to the effects of Regis 3 already.
We'll
like-
most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Okay, I will cooperate.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
Okie dokie. As if there's anyone here to ask any questions. I think the robots are the only thing that survive because they're not being controlled. Or they're not organic. It's like whatever wiped out the civilization that used to be here, if there was one, it most likely only affects biological entities. What is all this? I do like the art style. I mean, I know it's reminiscent of the art styles of the 60s when this when this story was written. So it's very much on par with what they thought the future would look like with their resistors and their diodes, and instead of microchips and stuff, everything's like vacuum tubes and slides, because they didn't understand microchips and, you know, data. Although maybe having mechanical, ignore that, it's a Regis thing. Having mechanical things rather than electronic or less sophisticated electronics is all part of the aesthetic. Although it does kind of give it like a retro futuristic look, which is always fun. amazing how far we thought society was going to advance back in the 60s and how far it didn't. Should I have taken the rover?
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
I don't want to rest. I have to get to the base. Hope this water is not damaging to my suit. Certainly hope I'm getting closer. Oh, awesome. On their base. Well, I found their base for sure.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here. I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
You know, I love the antimatter cannon. Like, they thought science would be sophisticated enough to create this kind of machine and that side. I mean, maybe if far enough in the future we'll be able to power something that powerful and small, but we certainly don't have that tech now. Thought we'd be a lot farther along, but I guess we're gonna search the camp for anyone.
I'm going in.
Well, their doors are automated. That's good. The Alliance appears to have a lot of money.
For now,
What is this stuff?
I can't hear anyone either.
What's this? Dying of the Sun. The article rectification. To editor so-and-so responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements, I politely ask for a rectification of the article. Dying of the Sun, a scientist's threats. On page 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year, in the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship Dr. Boza, not Bauza, research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass, but this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few 100 million of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull toward Venus and the Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result, they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me and the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago, and it will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not a, as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on liable hypotheses, baloney, and a pipe dream of renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success our aura of their unrefined writing and popularity, editors of science periodicals. My respect, Dr. Boza. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with a correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Okay. I mean, that was a lot of information to take about into stars and stuff, but I mean, yeah, it's true. Stars live for a long time, and then they collapse, and they go through phases and shifts, which occur over millions of years, much longer than our little human brains can comprehend. What's this? A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. 1. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. 2. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. 3. We accede to the thesis that the existence of any object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. 4. A black hole may absorb a star even of the size of the sun. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification, the object of our intensified research throughout the next years, will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass, present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Black holes are terrifying and fascinating all at the same time. Wait, is this my way out? I think so. I'm very confused. Where am I? So black holes will destroy us all eventually.
Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah. The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Well, it's true.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him.
What?
Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground.
Oh, I don't know what any of this means. I'm glad she can read it.
1, 8, 5, 6, 1.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
I can't believe you lied to me. More than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would have gone back for him, you know.
I do, which was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once you were safe. You wouldn't have listened to me otherwise, just like you didn't listen before, giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
A little naughty. Yasna's a rebel.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Okay.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
Right.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission.
Oh, wow.
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
Oh, wow. Maybe that's... maybe the metal structures
In
were
the end, they sent a
dormant
convoy
until they
to a
got
neighboring sector.
dug up.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
Maybe.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
Wait.
On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
It can't be ruled out. Yeah, probably, but it's possible.
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us.
Oh, wow.
Would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base.
Right.
I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Right. What happened to him? Like, why is there just nobody here? Okay. Well, hopefully we'll find something else up here. Or is this just an observation dome? Or is somebody gonna come up behind me? Nope.
One step at a time.
Ah. Oh crap, they have shield technology.
Force field's down. I open the passage.
Okay, guess that's where I'm going.
We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Follow the Alliance convoy.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship.
Oh, good.
Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which.
Fortunately, the ship's not here.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Okie doke. Oh, whatever that is. Alright, let's see what this does.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Oh.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Okie dokie. Alright, well, we got the probe. Hold on, we gotta see what else is here. What else am I controlling?
Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Or maybe I destroyed it. Alright, use the thingy to send the thing. Alright. So that little thingamothinger did the thing with the stuff. And other things. Alright, well, I guess we'll go get the probe. There's 2 driver's seats in this thing. Why? It's an interesting machine setup thing. Is that my footprints? I don't know. Let's go get the data.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
I am tired.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Had a whole lot of
First images from this area.
bunkers.
If it's been flying long enough,
Alright.
it may store important information.
Okay. Is that me?
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Okay. Alright, well, that was a whole lot of useless information. Glad I looked for it. Alright, what's... open for me? No. Alright. These are fascinating. They're like little hover modules that can be planted in the ground. Oh, look, Automobot. Automobot. I wonder if I'm gonna take this car.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Hey, robot. I'm gonna call you... Steve. It's a good robot name. Alright, I suppose I'll just take this one. Alright, we're gonna follow the convoy in search of the Alliance. Where did they go?
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists.
Wait.
What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought. And quite disturbing.
Oh. I guess that was something that was there earlier. I just didn't check it out. That must be the force field. Which means I go this way. Alright. So, what do you think all of this means has happened? If you haven't read The Invincible, go ahead and leave your thoughts.
Down you go, bright sun.
What is that song she keeps
Time to
singing?
let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Ooh, ship. I mean, we should definitely head over, but...
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Yasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even... Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
No, let's try to fly this thing. Is there any data in here I can use? No, it's a little four-seater. Fun ship. I like the design. That is cool beans. All right, well, nice little prop for the environment. Neat.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Isn't that jealousy speaking, sir?
Not at all. Good one.
It's a big-ass ship.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
The heck is that thing? Is it a robot? How do they pull it up? Did they pull it, like, yank it out of whatever it was attached to?
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, what? Why? And then why is everything underground? Did whoever used to be on this planet, were they subterranean? Was the surface of this planet actually worse off than we thought it was? Interesting. Well, I guess continue on to the convoy. What, Alliance has got some... The Alliance has some big machines. Hopefully, we get some answers. Because basically, there's machines underground. They're probably the cause of whatever the heck is going on. And maybe it was, you know, about... Their little discussion about machines surpassing people's intelligence is what happened. They just duplicated, multiplied, and then wiped out all living life. Why all the fossils?
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes. Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Maybe.
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the observation point. This is a lot of... It's like the beginning of that machine when it shows up was like the climax of the story. Now we're just... Everything's literally downhill from here. Or maybe it's level. I can make it.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. She'll call Yasna.
Maybe a little precaution.
Right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Okay. Am I gonna drive there or am I walking there? Let's see if I can drive there. And if not, I guess I'm walking. Because these feet were made for walking. Although she did say she was tired. See how long I can use the rover to get there. Not long. Okay, never mind. We're walking, I guess. What a deserty, dusty planet. I mean, it's interesting to know that there probably was once life on this planet. Well, on the surface. We know there was definitely in the water. But, it's like every planet they show in science fiction is either a one type of planet or another type of planet. But, like, there are very few M-class planets with forests and deserts and rain, water. Like, you could probably go to the Sahara and we would be like, oh shit.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Was this bored through?
Yeah, you alright?
Oh crap. There's antimats.
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I wasn't expecting to find this.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Is this just another... Oh. I think I found a thing. Can I go down there? Nope. Alright, did they get buried in the rock, or did it deliberately end up there?
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
I'll write down what that thing is. Alright.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Oof. Oh boy. Okay. Boink. Alright, let's look what these things tell us.
They were preparing for departure.
Okay.
The convoy's heading somewhere.
Okay.
They're getting close to where I am now.
Okay.
They're here. Sending a probe. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
Figured that.
How?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
Something's going on.
Hold on.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby.
Alright.
One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the front. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... dark... total panic.
What the heck?
Everyone's trying to escape.
Oh,
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it.
what?
People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Oh!
It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them,
Holy shit!
one by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
Incinerates it.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
This mission is getting better and better. This weapon should be banned, yeah.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagships.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond.
Huh. Oh.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference.
Oh shit.
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Uh-oh.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
It took a picture.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Uh-oh.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So one thing went crazy and shot the other, then started killing everyone.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Hoffman. Oof. What's left of everyone? I don't like that. To make the demo, it feels like it's gonna turn on my way back. I know it is.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Oh god. What is down here? Is it walking? Is it stuck? Is it like just a pounding?
It's an octa coming at me. Carrying something.
Why is...
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Oh my god, my headache.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
These flowers.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Stuff.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Metal bushes.
The place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Guess?
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Hold on. What does it say? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, Hoffman. Looks like tracked the two people who didn't get completely annihilated. Hey, machine. Hey, stop. 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 Alright, well, maybe some over here. Maybe. I don't know. Jesus Christ, what is this place?
Yasna, focus. What now?
Heading further in, I guess. Oh, wait, hold on.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Okay. there anything up here other than that? Oh, shit. He's probably dead. Just writing everyone's names down, I guess. Who's that? Bat key.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Is there a way to get over there?
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use the detector.
Oh.
Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting.
Oh.
So similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive,
Maybe?
and the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Okay, time to go. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What the heck? Whoa. What's going on? What is happening? I am... Follow the Arctan. Okay, maybe. Oh my god, my head is... I'm imagining this probably really hurts. Like, follow the Arctan.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Oh, okay. Hopefully, oh, did he get stuck in the dip?
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Oh, what's that noise? Where's it going? I don't like the noises. Ah, crap.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast!
Why'd you do that?
Yasna? Are you alive?
Destroyed the robot.
What are you doing now?
I don't care.
Oh, no. Novik, you're a fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't.
What's happening? Why is everything vision dark?
I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry.
Why did it turn off?
It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive?
What?
Wait. You said you had a choice.
What?
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
The heck?
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all.
The heck?
Please continue, sir.
The heck?
I'm all ears.
Why didn't it kill me?
You would agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit? She can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now?
Novik.
Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Find the rover. This one? Was it this one that I found earlier? Alright, let's go through the tunnel it just obliterated or opened for me. How far does the antimatter shoot?
Huh. It's cooled down.
Yeah, I know, I noticed that. Alright, let's go through the new... I mean, it's kind of convenient tunneling device, but...
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Oh, the plants are growing out of it? Oh, somebody else inside. How'd they die? How many crew members came down? Hey, how did you die?
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh? I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Oh my god.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there.
Oh.
Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Huh.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I've figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Oh shit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
What? How come Yasna hasn't been affected by this? Meant Novik probably because he's... you know, up in space in the Dragonfly, but...
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
The heck? Oh, was this the key they just left it and I took? Man, she did mention it.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Oh yeah, no, let's just force open whatever this was. Just hope our suits keep us safe.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Is this gonna work? Oh, it works.
Now. I can see broken containers.
Right.
No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
Right.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
I mean,
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I wonder.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. I still don't understand where this change is coming from. And here I thought it was all coming together.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material.
Right.
And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
Now, I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Maybe. I mean, it sounds like they multiply and duplicate using metal sources, and they've just been eating through these convoys that have the substance in them, at least. Perhaps they're made out of a particular kind of metal.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
What?
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on Energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
Great.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
Yeah.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Find a path to get under.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to
Perhaps
it.
this way.
Astrogator,
Oh.
I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie.
Right.
Oh, that didn't work.
Well, the path I took
It
was
flew
right.
away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Alright, well, hopefully we'll find a working controller. I gotta get that probe there. Through the tunnel that was through the path that I couldn't go through initially.
I got inside the field.
I didn't go through the, like, into
Do you
the
copy,
rock.
sir?
Of course, the force field doesn't block radio waves.
Alright, well...
I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
Sure.
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Alright. Alright, well...
Is the probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere.
Oh, it's end key. Oh, crap. Oh, corpse?
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down your spine.
It's hard getting used to this.
Maybe.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Why? He got his shoes off, his helmet off, one of his gloves. Freaky. Alright, well, let's turn this off.
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Flies. Why would I be inside of here? Okay. I don't know why I've gotten into this thing. Oh, okay.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave them, please check that the cargo is intact.
Alright. Okay. Looks like this is what it's supposed to look like.
All good. I hope.
Can I close these?
Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure.
Certainly hope so.
So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I'd like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Sure, why not? You know, because this is not a terrible idea. Yeah, it's not you crazy, crazy person. Oh, they're buried in the dirt. Oh, they're like, oh yeah, they're right. They're like caltrops.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Okay, time to put them back.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
What? What? do I get out of here? Okay, don't know why I gotta go at the back. Okay. Too late now. What the fuck? Yasna, oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Nope, nope. What are these things? Why do they fly? How do they fly? Are they eating this thing? Oh my god. Oh my god. So many questions. Just get out of here. I have a feeling I'm not getting out of this place. Is it a black hole? Is that why we were talking? He was talking about it? Oh. Why am I special? Oh, shit. What?
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell. Everything's all right. I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit!
No, it's not.
They're alive. These pressures. It's flying out of them.
Wait, am I stuck in a singularity of time?
Creatures.
Is this a time travel
They're the
thing?
ones doing it.
Ah, crap. The fuck?
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us? We're getting killed anyway. My people.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I'll see how many times already.
No. What?
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet.
Maybe.
And the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies.
It's true.
The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
True.
Hey,
Balloon's gone.
something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
I don't know. It's
I
gone.
hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
Fantastic. Locate the scout balloon. Oh. That it?
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary.
What?
Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people, alive.
Maybe.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one.
Really?
The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
Oh, just a moment ago, my consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now these ghosts.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The sight of them was so vivid. Just for a moment, I've been looking for someone for so long.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins.
Fun.
But at least
Yes.
I'm alive.
All right, well, that's where we're going to end this part of our Oh my god, it keeps going.
You know what, sir?
Just won't stop
That
talking.
whole incident at the start of my journey,
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too, remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yasna, that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along. In the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Wow. So flies, eh? I mean, we're calling them flies. They're much more advanced and terrifying than flies, but they're a swarm of inorganic material which operate in mass under a singular control, most likely programmed that way? I don't know. The whole inorganic living organisms is quite the interesting concept. Although we don't, everything outside of Earth is questioned. We don't know how the universe operates outside our solar system and our little tiny infinitesimal spot in the galaxy. We are so small that everything could be totally different outside of our system. Totally different planets, totally different methods of gravity, totally different way everything operates. There could be inorganic or organic as we see it, life. Who knows? Anyway, for real this time, this is where we're going to end this
Nothing's
episode
changed,
after that
Peter.
exciting conclusion to everything. Oh my god, the flies, the little flying tiny robots killed everyone. They all made them go insane, it seems like, with their electromagnetic field waves. But for some reason, Yasna continues to persist and is not killed by these things. Why is she special? I mean, other than you're the protagonist and the main character of the story, how come you haven't succumbed to the complete insanity of what is happening? And I was wrong. It doesn't seem like it was a organic life created these machines and then these machines killed them. It appears as though the inorganic life already existed and the electromagnetic fields pushed back any life from forming on the planet that would try to traverse onto land. I guess it evolved long before any of those giant reptilian type fossils that were gigantic in the walls. Those also could have been underwater at some point, and all that's left over time is just the tiny organisms. That's the fun parts of life, is something happened that killed all the big ones, left the little ones, and then the machines continue to thrive and take over the planet. Although why they respond to organic life is uncertain. So, If you're having fun with this so far and you want to know how the story continues, don't forget to subscribe so you know the next time an episode is posted and we continue our journey through the Invincible, and maybe we get some more answers about how this all happened, and maybe find a cure type solution to help the 2 remaining crew that are still alive on our ship. Or maybe there's actually one. Gorski, he said was dead, but maybe Gorski didn't die. Didn't quite fully comprehend that conversation. Anyway, give a like if you've enjoyed the story so far and watching me play through and maybe some of my theories, or leave a comment about any theories or ideas you have of your own. And if you've read The Invincible and you know how this story ends, well, go ahead and keep any spoilers to yourself, but feel free to engage in any conversations. Anyway, in the meantime, you have yourselves a nice everything. Bye.
Mason, no talking.